Welcome back. Well, with me today from the El Toro Water District is their director, Kay Havens, and good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, yeah, again, because we had you on a little while ago for something totally different. Well, actually not totally different, but
yeah,
because it would involve the use of water.
Related.
But anyway, today we're going to be talking about the recycled water retrofits, which of course has been a big part of this community over the last, I think now, what, 3 years at least?
At least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what, as people are probably aware, we have a tertiary treatment plant down on Moulton and Ridge Route that has been taking our wastewater and turning it into recycled irrigation water.
Right.
And so far, it's produced 2 billion gallons of recycled water since 2015, which is huge. That's 2 billion gallons we don't have to import from somewhere else, which is significant for us as far as resiliency goes, that we are able to do this, that we don't have to pay for the fresh water. So, so far, 830 million gallons of recycled water has been delivered to Third Mutual, and that savings has been $325,000.
Okay, very
which is
good.
really important to us because everybody is concerned about savings.
Yeah.
So in phase one, a lot of people saw this work being done. We had to put in 100,000 feet of pipeline.
That's right.
And so we had to bring that water up from the treatment plant and bring it up into the communities. And now we're in phase two. That was in 2014. Now we're in phase two. And we're going to be putting in 28,000 feet of pipeline. And we're already in progress. So people are already seeing this being done. And what you can expect to see, we'll have some slides on what you can expect to see in your community if you haven't seen it done before.
Okay, so on the next slide, it's about, again, the retrofits. We have another map here. And this one's a little bit harder to see.
They're tiny because the area is large.
Yeah.
So we're in 5, off of gate 5 and off of gate 9. And each little dot, you kind of can't see it, and we apologize for that, is a new meter. So, and it's having extensive regulatory oversight and compliance. Anytime you move water around, that's very normal. So, but we're looking at putting in 65 new meters.
Okay.
Yes. So, and the way we do that is they go out in the field and they have to separate the lines because, of course, it's all fresh water now. And that's expensive water. Anytime you're using fresh water on the landscape, that's expensive water. So they actually have to go out and separate the two lines. And so you'll be seeing people doing that. They have to put a separate meter in for the irrigation water because that's billed at a different rate. And so you'll be seeing those different assemblies going in. And there's a lot of testing that goes on, pressurizing the lines. And you can see they check the pressures and make sure the two systems are completely separate.
Right.
There's oversight from the county, and our guys are meticulous out there.
I have one of those pressure gauges at home.
Yes, yeah, they're very useful.
They are very useful.
They're very useful. So the system is split, and then we, get our pipes online. Those tested again, and so it's a very, very safe process.
Yeah.
And
then in the next slide, we actually show kind of inside and what's going on here.
Well, this is standard throughout the industry that anything that's recycled is labeled with purple.
Right.
So often the lids are purple. You'll see we have just a purple strip that we put on top of the irrigation meter to show that it's now recycled water. That way that just keeps, purple, and potable.
Okay.
So if you see a purple meter, anything that's flagged in purple, that's recycled water.
Let me ask you something about this. Now, obviously, you're doing this in the community here.
Yeah.
But the average single-family home, this is not done. It's one line that comes in.
No, usually in communities, they look for parks and large systems they can attach to. It's much easier to attach it to a large system. New homes are all being
we
recycled.
see, by the way, the plant video, the plant up here.
Oh, yay, great, yeah. We're so proud of that plant. I've toured it and...
And there's a recycled, you can tell by the purple, magenta, whatever color it is, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's very clear. And we love our purple water because it does save a lot of
But I
money.
can understand why it's not done in single-family homes, because quite often there are pets out there. They're, you know, your sprinkler
it is done
system.
in new communities.
Is it really?
It's just
Okay.
hard to retrofit the old communities
Right.
because it's all the piping. You
Yeah.
know, the piping, there is a significant cost to that.
Right.
So it's better to do it in large tranches than in small.
Yeah. Now, the water is still safe, though, correct? The
Yes.
recycled water, yeah.
Oh, absolutely
Okay.
safe. My dog, you know, walks through the landscape, no problems
Okay.
whatsoever. So
All
yeah,
right,
don't
so
worry about that.
in the slide after this one, we're seeing just more of a
You'll see-
in-depth view of how this is done. And I remember seeing this before.
Yes, you'll be seeing trenching. You know, just use common sense. Stay away from the trenches if they're working there. And, you know, this is, like I said, all standard procedure. The new meters, as I said, will all be purple. You'll just see guys out digging and just know it's, you know, to
Yeah.
your benefit.
And again, you know, this goes along with the question I just asked. There are signs, like in the next slide.
The next slide,
Do not
yes.
drink, but in general, if...
It's all common sense.
Right, and I guess what I'm asking is, it probably wouldn't be happening here, but like in community parks, the sprinklers go off and their kids maybe on a hot day running through there are all, it's not going to hurt them.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's got a little higher level of chlorine. You'll notice that, but that just means it's, you know, extra safe. And I just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So this is still ongoing on the last slide here. The other areas that are going to be done, and a little more of a close-up view here
Yeah,
of
so
what we showed in that
as
first
I
slide.
said, we're going to be doing putting in 65
Yeah.
new meters, and 18 are going to be in gate 5, and 47 are going to be in gate 9.
Okay,
So, you know, you'll be seeing people in certain areas. You'll be seeing our guys out there, you know, digging and getting things ready. Now, it's going a little slower than we would like. That always happens. Gate 5 is expected to be finished in January.
okay,
And gate 9 is expected by the end of 2020.
Okay.
So, but we're just so thrilled with this, with the savings
Yeah.
that have come out of this, and we're expecting to be able to deliver that with this project as well. So, significant savings
Yeah.
to the citizens in Laguna Woods Village. So,
very
we're
good.
excited about it.
Well,
Yeah.
good. And obviously, we'll be getting updates as this goes on,
Yes, we will.
just like we did with the other phase.
Yes, we will. We
Yeah.
love coming in.
And I believe the other phase actually finished a little bit early, so this will even
We're
everything
hoping.
out.
We're hoping. We're always hopeful. Yes.
All right, Kay, good to see you again.
Great to be with you.
You take care.
Thank
We'll see you
you.
next time.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we'll be back.